how we can clean a data in our data set if the data is in a categorical form. So for that, first you need to import the libraries, that is Panda, Seaborn, Matplotlib. Now I'm loading the dataset with the help of this b.read Excel. Here I am using a lone dataset. So by using this .had function, you can return only those number of rows which you have give this input inside this function. That is, if I want to return the 10 number of rows, then I'm putting here 10, and now I'm returning the 10 number of rows. Now if you want to see like how many rows and columns are there in this data set, so for that you simply use this dot shape. So 429 columns and 429 rows and 14 columns are there in this data set. And if you want to check like how many null values are there present in this data set, then you simply use the isNull function. And now if you want to calculate for particular column like how many null values are there, then you simply use this isNull function dot sum function. So as you see that home expense, account, time employed, these have some null values already calculated with this function here. So for the categorical for column values, we can simply use, if there are some missing value on the data set, or you want to randomly fill some value, then you simply use this function fill NA, and whatever the value you want to fill, you just enter here inside this function. For example, like in a home expense, there is NaN value, nothing was there in the data set, and now you see that it already replaced that NaN with 10. So fill NA is basically to fill the data randomly. If you want to randomly fill your value in the column, although that is not a very good way to fill your data. So what is the right way? So for if you want to fill data correctly with some method, so for that there are two methods, that is backward filling and forward filling, and also mod filling. Now we will see like how it works, backward and forward filling. So as you see, our in dataset.info function will give you the data type, how many rows, null values, everything. You can basically check the information of that data set, data type, memory usage, all these things, how many objects are there. So yeah, you can simply check with this function. Now again .had function, and you see the values here. Now again the value is NaN. Here in a home expense, that is your null value, you can see that. So now how we can put, and what are the syntax for that particular, not syntax but function to fill the data with the help of this filling method. So for that you just only need to write this dataset.fill NA, and you simply write method is bfill. Bfill means your backward filling. So as you see that in a home expense here, the value is in a very first row, NaN. If you see here the value is NaN, when you put backward filling, then the value changed to 140. That is the value for the second row. So it automatically takes that value and replace that value with that value. So that is your basically backward filling method. And in a forward filling method, now you see that the value all now the value is replaced. So that is your forward filling. So these two type of the method we use to fill or inputting our categorical data. With the help of this, we basically clean our data if the data is present in a category form. Yeah, that's it. Thank you.